The union that represents Ontario elementary school teachers is calling for more funding for special education programs. It's among a list of 4 key recommendations the union will bring to the government tomorrow. They say the improvements will help keep students and teachers safe. Chris Glover is live near Queen and Spadina. Chris, these recommendations come with a lot of unanswered questions, though.
The union says it doesn't know exactly how many violent incidents there are each year, and they say that that is one of the major problems. Anecdotally, they say that teachers do report problems, and the board does track bigger violent incidents, but smaller day-to-day violence and aggression doesn't necessarily make those lists. And the union says that that's one of the problems, that's one of the things that needs to be fixed, and this parent and student that we spoke to say that they see it too. How do you feel when you hear that there's some aggressive tendencies in classes?
Super sad for my son, and obviously to see why other kids are going through to make decisions to act the same way.
Sometimes some kids push me, a lot actually.
When people think of violence in schools, scenes like this often come to mind. In 2011, a 12-year-old stabbed another 12-year-old in the back during a fight. It may be rare, but the Teachers Federation says there is daily violence in the classroom. Part of the problem is underfunding special education. Without support, students can become aggressive and disruptive. Last year, special education grants were cut at 14 Ontario boards. The Teachers Union wants more, including more special ed teachers, psychologists, and behavioral therapists. The Federation meets with the minister tomorrow, but here's another major unanswered question. The president doesn't know exactly how much money is needed.
We haven't earmarked any amount of money, and I will not be asking for a specific amount of money. I will be saying that, as we have, that the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Labor, and the other ministries need to look at this. I can tell you that the funding formula that is in place now is not working as it should, and it needs to be fixed.
All right, with that said, Chris, the other big thing the Federation is asking for is mental health funding, but the minister has already said no to that.
Yeah, she certainly didn't make any promises today when we were asking her about it and made no indication of more money coming. She said, though, that there was a consultation process that began on their new well-being strategy that was launched in November. She says that that consultation is ongoing, but seemed happy with the progress that she's seen so far.
We know there are many good programs already underway in our schools, and it's really building on that work and making sure we develop a well-being strategy.
But the union says that is not good enough. They say right now 9,000 students are on a wait list for mental health services, and they say that when kids are left untreated for mental health problems, it can lead to problems and even violence in the classroom as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, thank you, Chris.